afternoon. I hope you've had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day. It's lovely out. Today we are going to talk about the semicolon, which happens to be my very favorite form of punctuation. It's not just pretty though, and it's not just for decoration. There are rules about how to use them, but they're really easy rules, and I think that you're going to find that it'll be a great way to add oomph to your writing, which I'll explain towards the end. But to begin, does anybody know what a semicolon does? Alex?
I'm not entirely sure, but is it used to convey, like, to start off a list?
He asks if it's used to convey or to start off a list. No, actually, but I'm glad that you said that because it oftentimes gets confused with the colon. And the colon is what we use to convey a list. So this is what a colon would look like as a punctuation mark. And that does convey a list. Thank you. Sometimes, even when we have the wrong answer, it gives us more information about what it is that we're learning about. And so it's really important when you have questions to go ahead and ask them. Josh?
Isn't that basically conjoin two sentences without an interruption?
Yes, that's exactly what it does. So what a semicolon does, and I want you to go back to my first words when we started. Does anybody remember what I said? Yes, I said good afternoon. I hope you have had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day. It's lovely out. How many sentences was that? Three. We have somebody for three. Anybody else? Three? Two.
Depending on how you word it, yeah.
Two. Okay, so we're between 2 and 3. Well, you're all right, actually. It is between 2 and 3 sentences, and it depends on how you punctuate it. So what I said was, I hope you have had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day. And notice that there's a semicolon right there. And then I said, it's lovely out. Now, what I could have done, I could have put a period here instead and capitalized I, and then had 2 sentences, which is why if you said 2, you were right, and if you said 3, you were right as well. But since we're learning about the semicolon, I did it that way. Now, what do you notice, Josh? You said that
It works without, it basically forms sentences without an interruption.
Yes, it forms sentences without an interruption. And here is the big deal about semicolons. With a semicolon, you have a complete sentence, an independent clause, on each side of the semicolon. So let's talk about what that means. An independent clause is just a fancy word for a sentence. It's a group of words that can stand alone in a sentence having both a subject and a verb. So, going back, I, being the subject here, hope, the verb, you have had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day. So that is a complete sentence all by itself. It's an independent clause. It's lovely out is also an independent clause. It being the subject and is, this is a conjunction, right? Or a word. This is a possessive here. It is lovely out. So you have subject, verb, and a complete sentence. Any questions about this so far? Okay, there's a very cool way to check whether or not you've done it properly. You have independent clause. And so you can check your writing. It's to cover on the one side of your semicolon, do I have a complete sentence? And if the answer is yes, then you're halfway there. Cover the other side. And if you also have a complete sentence, then you used a semicolon.